Ya boy, your one and only Galaxy, and I'm signing in to another amazing episode of Comic-Con Radio. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Galaxy signing in for Comic-Con Radio. Coverage of pop culture events from around the globe, amazing interviews with celebrities, daily recaps and reviews of popular television, The Walking Dead, Z Nation, Van Helsing, DC Titans, Flash, The Legends of Tomorrow, Black Lightning, American Horror Story, The Green Arrow, movie reviews, everything Comic-Con and fandom from around the globe. Comic-Con Radio. Get ready to enter our universe. Let's go. Welcome. What's up, everybody? Thank you. Another wonderful episode today, right? OMG. You know, sometimes we have like 7 episodes in a week. Sometimes we have 15 episodes in a week. The more the merrier for me. I love it. Our daily show here on Comic-Con Radio is amazing. But you know what? There's so much amazing television and movies and interviews and things like that out there that we have so much to do, so much to say, and we have to keep pushing forward. Ladies and gentlemen, today's show is dedicated to The Legends of Tomorrow, right? Season 4. My God, it's a season premiere. And it's amazing. The Legends of Tomorrow, to me, is an amazing show. It has so many cool characters. I know a lot of people call it, the land of misfit toys and the island of misfit toys and all these leftover characters from every show. No. Let me tell you something. These characters on the Legends of Tomorrow are badass characters, right? Some of them were on the Arrow and they were really formidable. They're amazing. Some of them were on other television shows. And, they've all joined up to make this amazing crew. But majority of the people are from the Arrow, right? Of course. Miss Lance, right? She's from the Arrow. Come on, agree with me. Brandon Routh's character, which is the Adam Ray Palmer, that's from the Arrow. Katie Lutz, of course, Miss Lance, White Canary, Arrow. Dominic Purcell, Arrow. Very, very badass bad guy during the Arrow. He was Heatwave, right? And also, so many more characters. Last season, before the passing of Dr. Stein, he was from the Arrow. And so many more people. And some has been picked up from The Legends of Tomorrow as we went on. But you know what? It's really cool. It's really cool. I love The Legends of Tomorrow. It's an amazing show. I love the characters. Most of them are so cool. I think all of them are cool. Let's go back. All of them are cool. And they always deal with things. And you know what I love about Legends of Tomorrow? They go back in time. I wish I had a spaceship. I wish I had a spaceship. I wish I had a time machine. I wish what I wish what I had. I wish what they had. I wish I had one of those. I wish I had a Gideon. And Gideon's not that half bad, right? Gideon's beautiful. It's played by Amy Louise Pemberton. And she sounds like an Amy Louise Pemberton, doesn't she? An Amy Pemberton. Hello, I'm Amy Pemberton. She's Gideon, and she's amazing. And she plays the role really well. And sometimes they show her because they want to show how beautiful she is and that she's human and she's not just a voice. Come on. She has to get time at Comic-Con, right? She has to sign them autographs and people have to be like, that's Gideon. Nick Zano is on this year. Talaash. I call her Talaash. I love it. She's on this year. I don't know if Arthur Darvill is going to be on Rip Hunter, but we'll see. And Jess McAllen. She's on. She's Ava Sharp. Amazing. But over all the characters, Katie Lutz, Brandon Routh, Dominic Purcell, over all of them, who I really, 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 really am excited that's on this year, is Constantine. John Constantine, Matt Ryan. Wow. Now, Matt Ryan has built a cult following. He's built a cult following. Everybody is after him. Many, many, many thousands of people were extremely upset when Constantine was taken off the air. People thought it was going to keep going. Now, yes, in this first episode and some of the episodes in last season, he goes a little bit above and beyond into the character. I understand. But there's so many evolved characters in the Legends of Tomorrow that you have to kind of stand out. Now, on his own show, Matt Ryan, he was, whatever he does, controls, spells and all that. And he could lay it down, be a little more calmer, and it looks great. But on this show, because there's so many powerful characters with so many abilities, metas and superhumans and freaking, trained killers, that you have to kind of go a little bit overboard with the and, really show it off. But I love it. I'm so excited that the Legends of Tomorrow brought Matt Ryan, John Constantine into it, because the whole thing, it's all mixed in. I think last season they started getting to more into like this kind of like crafting and spelling and all sorts of things like that, so they could set it up for this season. But I'm ultra excited. The episode was amazing. It was a great starter for the Legends of Tomorrow. And can you believe they're in season 4? Arrow season 7, Flash season 5, Legends season 4. My God. And you know what's going to be happening this December. It's the crossover with Batwoman. And Ruby Rose is going to get her own show. Yes, they're filming right now. It's going to be amazing. CW has some amazing shows. They have a new television show called Legacies. So amazing. We might start covering it. We might do some recaps for it. I don't know yet. We might do recaps as a special on a specialty kind of way. Because you guys know, right? Please subscribe to us. Subscribe to us on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, wherever you see us. Subscribe, be comfortable, watch us. And also, go to our website. That's comicon-radio.com. And that's comicon-radio.com. And you can call us toll free, leave us a message. I love your messages. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Call toll free 1-800-976-0305. That's 1-800-976-0305. Or on social media. Thank you all on social media for loving, liking, replying, retweeting, dissing and thatting and jamming and pamming. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Oh my God, it's so amazing. The reason why I'm saying that about Legacies, it's a great show. It's a spinoff from the originals, right? I love it. It's basically about this campus where it has kids with special powers, from vampires to, witches and warlocks and whatever. And, they're all in one school learning their craft. And this one main girl, her name is Hope. She's so powerful. And I believe she is the daughter of one of the originals. So I'll get more into that later. But this show is about the Legends of Tomorrow. And they are the legends of today. They are our superstars. They are Ara. They are our superstars. The show starts off amazing again. I love their humor. I love how everything goes. And I love the daringness of the show, right? It's like a history class, a superhero show, a fanboy show, an everything show all rolled up into one amazing hour. I love it. And thank you guys for being part of this universe, because all of us together, it's because of us these shows exist. And it's because of these shows we're here, right? So we just work hand in hand, because one without the other, they ain't no lover. You know what I'm saying? So the show starts off really cool, right? The legends, they get called in to home base, and they're like scared. They're scared. They're super scared. But before that, Before that, they think that the timeline is safe. You know what? It shows them like doing something in the intro to save the timeline. And they basically thought they just caught everybody and everything's good and all so forth and so forth. But it's not. Right? I know last season they defeated Malice, right? Or we think they defeated Malice. And it kind of opened up some like attacks from like magical, mystical creatures. And, for the past 5 months, they haven't gotten anything. It was just been quiet. They thought they defeated everything, right? And they haven't like encountered any new magical threats until now. And it's crazy because the legends they're called, like I said earlier, the legends are called into the Time Bureau, and they think like they're in trouble or something like that. And all of a sudden they're like, surprise, and they're celebrating. They throw them a party, for the end of the anachronisms or the anachronisms. Is it called anachronisms? Anachronism. Let me see. Anachronism. That's what I paid college for. I have a college degree just to say that word. Anachronism or anachronism. Anyways. And all of a sudden, Ray and Zari, or Zare, uncover a wanted poster of Nora Dark. They see that. Ray's smitten over that girl still. He likes them bad ones, right? She's evil as they get. And I understand it's not her fault, but it is. They just evil. Daddy, daughter, they're all evil Knievels. And, Ray, I think, gave her a time stone to escape from the Time Bureau custody. And that's a no-no. So Ray's always like monitoring. And all of a sudden, he sees a disturbance in 1969. Wow, 1969, he sees a disturbance. Ladies and gentlemen, what's up with 1969? What's up with that? What's in 1969 other than bell bottoms, rock and roll, and all sorts of things like that? What is in 1969? It's the Woodstock Music Festival. That's what I love about the Legends of Tomorrow, right? They mix current history, past history, current times, things we read, things that already happened, important figures with the work they're doing. It adds such a cool twist. I love it. And you know what? They can go to any time they want, but they're careful as well. A lot of people, if they had the powers they do to have a Gideon and they go back in time and with a special ship and to have all sorts of different things, they would take advantage of it like there was no tomorrow. What would you do? I know you would take advantage of it. Come on. You would. You naughty little listeners out there. You would take a total advantage of it. I wouldn't. I would want to be part of the Legends. I wish sometimes I could be a superhero and just go out there and do all sorts of things. But I know I can't. But you know what? I have you, ladies and gentlemen, and I have all these amazing things in our universe that I can dream, right? We could all dream together. We could want to be these people or these things or whatever. Go dress like them, go to the special events, meet them. It's all good, right? We could do what we can, right? Reality's reality, and we can make our own reality, right? Because we're all different. Now, they go to the Woodstock Music Festival, and Ray believes that Nora is causing the disturbance. And he set out to reach her before the Time Bureau does because he wants to save her. He loves her. He wants to touch her hiney. He wants to touch her. He wants to kiss her. And he wants to go there and be like, listen, Nora, my sweetheart, I will fix you. You cannot fix everybody, my baby. You cannot fix everybody, dude. Come on. Some people are unfixable. And Nora is unfixable. Unfixable. She is evil to the core. And she's running around And he wants to go there before they get there. And in spite of her past and everything else, like I said, Ray is smitten with Nora. Smittens. And for you that don't know smittens, it's not the ice cream. It means you're over the top. You love her. You're like, oh my God, you want to have my baby? I'm just kidding. You know what I'm saying? Did I say that? Yeah, well, he's smitten over her. And he wants to help her because he has mad feelings for her. Amazing feelings. Mucho feelingos for Nora. But you know what? Zara notices that. Sorry, Zari, my sweetie. Zari notices it, and she takes Ray to a park, and Ray's like, I don't want to go on a swing, or he does want to go on a swing. I know he does inside. He's cool. He plays that like goofy character, but he's like a genius, like quirky, dorky. And he plays it well, and he has that crazy suit that makes him into Ataman, shrinks to a millimeter or smaller sometimes. Da-da-da. And at the park, there's a lady pushing a baby on the swing, right? You saw that scene. And she's wearing a hijab, and she's pulling the baby. And Zari says, that's my mom. You know, that's my mother. And it's hard to do the right thing and keeping history intact. Don't you think she wants to go and just change everything in her life? Of course she does. But she knows if she does that, what's going to happen? It's going to have a trickle effect and a ripple effect. And it's just going to have so many effects and change so many things that it's not worth it. You know, it's worth it for her. It's worth it to a lot of people, especially in her situation. But she feels a desire to help those she loves at every moment. Right? And it's so many things going on. So many things going on at the same time. You know, with the Legends of Tomorrow, there's like, you know, multiple personalities, multiple types of people, multiple powers, multiple everything. And you never know what they're going to get into. And all of a sudden, Nate, right? He turns to Mick and is like, you want to go have some fun? Mick's like, yeah, let's go. He's always like at 100, right? He's at 100 all the time. He wants to like drink and eat 24/7. And, you know, Nick figures that the anachronisms, I said it again, the anachronisms, you know, are contained. You know, the Time Bureau will be shelving the Legends soon. He thinks he's going to be out of a job. You know, he's going to be like a bum historian, right? He has like all those like little issues that he's going to be like some kind of bum historian. He's not. He's a superhero. He's a smart guy. He's a very key part of the Legends. But, you know, sometimes people feel a certain way about themselves and they need to be, you know, told sometimes, hey, you're doing a good job. So he's feeling reckless and they go out for some mischief. And he's like, hey, they wind up at a house and they're like, hey, let's break in. Oh, this and that. And they break into the house, but not in the way. You know, Mick's like, hey, let's break the windows. Let's do this. And Nate gets a key from under a rock. Like, come on. I, at that moment, was like, he either knows this person, he's been there before, this is a secret house, something's going on, right? And it did. It was the parents' house. It was Nate's parents' home. And he wasn't really breaking into it. He was just going there because he knows his dad has some good liquor. And Miss Haywood is thrilled to see Nate and to meet his new friend. But Mr. Haywood, right, he's just furious because, you know, Nate hasn't visited his parents in a while. You know, he's been busy. He's been with the Legends of Tomorrow, and he can't say it because he thinks his dad is just a regular government worker. Of course, some high-level person, but not knowing what he does. And the dad doesn't know what Nate does because Nate can't say it. Right? And the dad makes like a joke about his career choice being a historian. And basically, Mick asked Nate, what's the situation between, you and your father? Mick expects the worst. And when Nate tells him that his father was emotionally distant when Nate was growing up, Mick was unsympathetic. He was like, what? What the hell? I've been through. You see what Mick's been through? You've been here for the ride, ladies and gentlemen. I know you've watched The Legends of Tomorrow. I know if you watched Flash and Arrow and all the shows that Mick's been part of, you know his history, right? Arson, all sorts of stuff, loss of relatives, parents, this, that, all sorts of stuff. Nate's life seems like a walk in the garden compared to Nick's. It's a whole different situation. They're not the same. It's not the same situation. It's not the same thing. So while that's going on over there, Ava's talking to Sara, and asks that they should settle down and that she should move into her apartment with her, right? Because they love each other. And that's what I love about this show. It has so many cool development of characters, right? There's Sara and Ava, there's Nate and, who he loves. She's not there right now. I think maybe there's something going on with Constantine and Sara. I know last, season they did that twanky panky, but you never know. It's like a trio, a love trio. But you know what? There's a lot of stuff going on there. And, Sara considers moving in with Ava, but she knows it's tough because she's a legend. She's always going in and out of town, through time, back in time, forward in time. But you know what? That'd be the best person for her relationship because Ava knows what's up. Sometimes they say it's best to marry people that's in your same field or go out with them because they understand you. They know what you're going through. So, hey, girl, she's your boss. She knows what you're going through. I think it's a best situation for you, Sara. Come on, Sara Lance. Go out with Ava, live with her, make it happen. Let's see that relationship flourish. Yeah. And all of a sudden, Constantine arrives, warning Sara, there's a magical threat, baby. There's a unicorn loose at Woodstock. Oh my God, OMG. And if it's not sent back from this world, it will lead to the Woodstock massacre and the death of both the hippies in attendance and the hippie movement in general. Now, it probably changed time, right? So there's no such thing as the hippie massacre, is there? Not that I know of. The Woodstock that I know of and I read about, actually, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you guys a story. I went to an auction and I had to purchase this. I had to purchase it. I own one of the first ever tickets to Woodstock. It's framed, it's sitting in my office, and it looks beautiful. But you know what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to one day give that out in a contest. Yes, right here, you heard it. Galaxy will give that ticket framed in a contest, but it has to be a major contest, the contest of contests, the contest of contests. So, if you want to win one of the first ever tickets in mint condition from Woodstock, subscribe to Comic-Con Radio on any of your amazing platforms, especially iTunes, Spotify, and where else? Google Play. Or go to our website at comiccon-radio.com, check out our episodes. And like I said, November is contest month. I don't think in November I'm going to do the contest for that thing, but I got tons of other goodies in my vault, and I'm going to make sure that you guys and gals get your hands on it. Get your hands on it. Get your hands on it. So back, but yeah, I got one of those tickets, and there was no hippie massacre. No, they had a fun, amazing event. Yeah, there was some hiccups and problems and issues, but that thing went on, and it led to one of the most magical movements ever. And now we have all sorts of crazy events because of that. right? So let's get back to the show. And, Constantine and Sara have this like weird relationship. And he tells Sara that people like them aren't meant to have friends and lovers. People like them aren't meant to settle down. And when they do, the people around them get hurt, or worse, they die. Right? He's basically saying that they're survivors who need to be in a fight. And I don't know if I agree with him. He feels that way because he's a magical being, right? His feet is in the steps of hell, and he sends all sorts of things in hell. And look, when he does his spells and he conjures things, his freaking eyes turn yellow. And he does the same trick as they do in the Avengers, right? Right? The same thing. He wasn't doing that in the show Constantine when he would create this, when he does a spell and he creates like a little like a flash force field or a little thing of spells and stuff going in like a pentagram or pentagon shape or anything like that, right? He got that from the Avengers. Good job. Suits you well, Constantine. Love you. Make those spells amazing. Matt Ryan, really cool. Sell that part, baby. Keep your ass on the show. Keep making money. Like I said in other episodes, be a superhero. Get on one of these shows. Get on a movie, and you'll eat forever. And look at Matt Ryan. He did one season of Constantine, and he's been going to show after show, probably making tons of money, and now he landed on the Legends of Tomorrow. Good for you. Keep playing that role. And he plays a role good, right? He looks like he's like that in real life. He probably wakes up, oh, everybody in the morning, give me my pop cereal and, get away before I do a spell and send you to hell. Sorry. My throat is choking. And back to the story. Back to the story. I hope you like my storytelling ways. I jump around, I go up and down, and I go jump around. I go left, right, to the front. I go back, then I go forward. Yeah. But you know what? During the whole time that Constantine's saying those things to Sara Lancy, she says the difference. Sara says the difference is that working with a team makes her stronger. While, she doesn't agree with him. She doesn't. The team makes you strong, and it's right. The Legends of Tomorrow, they're like a family. They're together. They make each other stronger. When one's down, they pick each other up. And Constantine never had that. He didn't. He's a solo meister, always on his own, always by himself, always doing things alone, because he deals in those demonic, devilly, spell, magical world, which you have to be by yourself because God knows what he's dealing with. Oh my God, what a creepy world. See, that's the only dude that I don't want his powers. Like I always say, I wish I could have meta powers and superhero powers and all sorts of other things and from that universe. The only person I don't want their powers is his, because the things he deals with, has to talk to, has to be a part of, is crazy. I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to do that. And as Sara's saying, a team makes you stronger, Constantine offers himself, to make others stronger, to make himself weaker. So she gets strength from her people, and he gets weaker because he has to give himself up to them. It's kind of reverse. But I think they're going to come to a happy median, and he's going to get stronger from the team too, because he doesn't have to always just give, making himself weaker so others could flourish. You got to build yourself, dude. Get off those cigarettes and coffee. You know what I'm saying? So there's this unicorn going around, right? And they saw like plasma, whatever you want to call it, goop or gap or whatever. And this unicorn, it's like appears out of nowhere and it takes their hearts out. I don't know if it eats it, whatever it does, I think it does, but it's after hearts. It's a bastardo. Okay, he's a bad boy and he's after people. And they got to come up with something to defeat it, right? They have to do something to defeat it. And what was it? Do you guys remember? What was it? Right? The unicorn, it was spewing like glittery, hallucinogenic goo, right? And when it sput that up, it made everybody go on like a crazy, like, what is that? Like a dazed and confused trip. They were like on LSD, which kind of matches the Woodstock era, right? And that's only if you got wet. But Sara didn't get affected by that, right? And that was right there when they found out all that stuff was happening. And they said, we have a formula to fix this. And what do they need? They need Jerry Garcia's saliva. They need Janis Joplin's hair. And they need a virgin. What? Where are you going to find a virgin in Woodstock? Everybody's boning and shamanging and smalanging each other. Where are you going to find a virgin in the time of love and peace and giving it up to everybody? These girls and guys were just like hippity hop, boom, 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 bing, bing, boom. Where are you going to find a virgin? Where is the virgin? Who do they get? They get Gary from the Time Bureau, right? I didn't know Gary was a virgin. Poor guy. They made him look like a virgin, or they make him seem like a virgin. I didn't think he was a virgin. He just looks like a normal dude. What's up, Gary? I didn't know that. But, he saves the day, right? Because they need a virgin. What do they need of the virgin anyways? I don't know what they need. But, it's crazy. And they got to put it all together and then use Gary to lure in the unicorn. And you saw that one part when the crowd was there, when the unicorn was spewing up its gack or smack or schmalak, whatever. It was like ramming people in the heart after it made him trip out. It was like ramming them in the heart with its unicorn, with that thing in the middle of his head, taking out their hearts. That's kind of effed up. And the unicorn has to be sent back to another realm, right? Has to be sent back to another realm. That realm is where? It's far away. It has to get sent back. And it's crazy, right? And now they go to the part where they set up Gary as bait. And they're in the woods. And you see Constantine saying all these magical things like shmalanga, bulabunga, balashalamalagun, balabashkalabugalabashkalabuiga, shagaloo, shagalakalaka, shakakan. And all of a sudden, the unicorn sheds its pretty hair and this dark ass horse thing comes out of it. That's so creepy. It's so creepy. So that thing is fighting to stay, and Gary's screaming, and Gary's shirtless, and he's like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? And he's shirtless, and that thing is screaming and kicking and just wanting to eat Gary alive, because I think it loves virgins. It wants to eat them. Maybe him being a virgin, his soul is clean or something. I don't know. He can be, different. I don't know. But that horse, that demonic horse wants him. And you see this portal opening up. The portal opens and the horse is halfway there. And Gary's oh my God. And I think its hand is stuck in the horse's mouth or something. And the horse is trying to pull him in. And the legends and everybody trying to pull him out. And they're just pulling each other. And the horse gets sucked in, and Gary's oh. And then all of a sudden, the horse jumps out and bites his nipple. What the fudge? Bit his nipple. He bit Gary's virgin nipple. That's crazy. And you know what? It's so crazy, too, that they needed Jerry Garcia's saliva, and they needed Janis Joplin's hair. They basically took a joint from Jerry Garcia. It was puff, puff, give. They took the joint and they ran, and all these people were like chasing them, trying to get the joint back because that's like gold back in the days. It's still gold right now. They're like, puff, puff, give, baby. Don't be taking it. But they needed the saliva. So crazy, right? Such a crazy moment. It was nuts. And at that moment, everybody's like, oh my God, that was so crazy. They took Gary's nipple, but he saved the day because Gary's always trying to help out, but I think he's clumsy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, why do all these clumsy people get these positions? In the real world, do you think Gary would get a job being as clumsy as he is in such an important place like the Time Bureau? Like goofing up, breaking things, dropping things, all these kind of stuff. Maybe because he's a great person and he's very helpful. Maybe that's why, but with that kind of like clumsiness, you think Time Bureau, what if he drops like one of those, time dimensional things or portals and like all mayhem breaks loose. But you know what? He saved the day, right? That magical demon is back in its realm. And Constantine was really effective, very effective. But at that moment, Sara professes that she wants to live with Ava. She professes. Maybe situations cause people to want to do things, right? Like look at The Walking Dead, right? When the king was in a death experience, right? And he told Carol, will you marry me? And Carol's like, dude, this ain't the right time. You was about to die. That's why you're proposing. Propose to me when you're normal. Same thing here. She's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But Sarah's tough, right? She knows what she wants. And her and Ava, great couple, cute. It's going to make the show much better. And she understands her. And them understanding each other makes life a whole lot easier. That's how this world works. That's how it works. There's another scene in the episode where Nate goes back to, see his dad. He goes back the next morning and he has like a 6-pack of beer. And he tries to go there and talk to him. And it doesn't work out. They have too much going on. He has all this like stress. And I know to Mick, it doesn't seem like a lot. He's like, your dad wasn't sympathetic or didn't hug you enough. Everybody's different. To him, that's weak. To, Nate, that's like big. The hugs were probably needed. That's what, changed him and didn't make him feel right. Everybody's different. Some people just need a hug. Some people don't care. It's just different worlds. Everybody's different. We're all unique in this universe. We all expect and need different things. We only know inside what we need and what we expect. Nobody else knows how we're feeling. And until we say it, nobody will know. So if you have any kind of hard feelings or if you're sad about something with family members, go to them before it's too late. I'm telling you from personal experience, go to your family members. If you have issues, there's nothing that can't be worked out. Yeah, well, there's some things that can't be, but I don't want to get into those things because this is not a negative show. It's positivity. So if you have things to work out and you have stuff that's, that can fix, but it's just you're not trying to do it and they're not trying to do it, and it just takes one of you to push forward, do it. Be the bigger person. Go to that person, give them a hug, and say, you know what? It is what it is. Let's work it out. I've seen too many people's families separate, mess up. Lives are messed up because of it, because of arrogance, right? Because of machismo, because of trying to be tough or cool or whatever. None of that is worth it. So look at the situation there. He takes the beer, try to talk to his dad, and they just can't talk. Yeah, it gets worked out and the whole situation builds from it. But it's just, not worth it. Make it happen. Be family. Be friends. Be the bigger person. Do that for me, okay? Do that for Galaxy. Be the bigger person. Try to make it together. We're all one in this world. We're all stuck with each other, right? We're stuck on this earth with each other. We wish we had a spaceship. We wish we had a time machine. We wish we worked for the Time Bureau. We wish we had a Gideon. We wish we had superpowers. But sometimes we don't, right? And we have to have each other. So the Legends of Tomorrow really brings that out because it shows that unity. And I've said that before. Take your hand and make a fist. When you make a fist, it's strong. But when you loosen it up, it's weak. So let's do that. Let's learn from these shows. Let's learn to love each other and go from there. But anyways, let me get back into the show. And all of a sudden, it goes into Constantine's flat. And he's in a shower, and he gets out in a towel, and he basically walks out, and he gets tossed right across the room. Right? His towel didn't fall off. That's a tight-ass towel. If that was me and I got tossed 10 feet in the air, my towel would have fell. I would have been ass butt naked on the floor. Like, what happened? But he knows what's up, right? He deals with like magical, crazy stuff. He knows what's up. And, something's there, but he can't see it. It's an unseen force. And he got roughed up pretty good. And all of a sudden, there's like these words in the mirror. And it says, "I'm coming for you, Johnny." Wow. That's spooky. If it wasn't spooky, your ass got out of the shower. So whatever it was that waited for your ass to get out of the shower, be butt naked in a towel, toss your ass all across the room in your towel, right? Bust your ass. And then write something on the mirror. Be like, "I'm coming for you." Oh my God, that wasn't it? You tossing me across the room wasn't it? You're going to come for me? Oh my God. I would have been scared. That's crazy. So there's somebody. And the whole time, Sara is telling Constantine, "Come join the team, come join the team." The whole show, "Come join the team." He's like, no, I won't join the show, leprechaun here. I won't join the show. I won't join the team. No, I'm a loner. I'm a this, I'm a that. I think he was doing that the entire show because he knows that he brings some pretty evil shiznit with him. He's not normal, and he doesn't want to do anything bad to them, but they're the legends. If there's anybody that John can bring his baggage to, it's the legends, right? Nobody else can handle John's baggage but the legends. They got a smart-ass ship that could travel time. It's controlled by Gideon, the smartest thing in the universe, with a very amazing team of kick-ass people, superpowers and everything. If this is the place to go, John, you get your ass, pack up your bags and go there because they'll help you. And this team will keep you in check and make sure all your crazy stuff is in line. This is a team to go to. So I hope he makes that decision. I have a feeling he will. He signed a contract with CW and DC and Warner Brothers. So for the season, I think he's going to be on the ship with bells and whistles. But we'll see, right? Right now, he's just spooked out by that situation. And I would be too, because it's a crazy, crazy situation. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I love The Legends of Tomorrow. It's amazing. I love each episode. I love the characters. It's just so fun. I'm so excited that I can cover The Legends of Tomorrow and share it with all of you out there. I'm just so excited I can. And I'll be sharing it with you weekly here on Comic-Con Radio. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Give us a call. Our phone lines are open, 1-800-976-0305, right? Is that the number? Is it 1-800-976-0305? What is it? Is that the number? Let's see. Yes, it is. 1-800-976-0305. Give me a call. Lines are on. Leave a message. Tell me what's up. Go on our website, comiccon-radio.com, on social media. Subscribe to us. There's so much more going on. We're going to be announcing my book, our new merch, so many things in the shows to come. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, we have a new show we just added to our lineup. It's Midnight Texas. Yay! Clap, 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 clap. We're going to be covering that, so check out episodes of that. And also, we're going to be releasing some special episodes, and I'll let you guys know on those. They're special episodes, so they'll be unlocked specially, and I'll let you guys know how to do that. But that's it for today, right? Congratulations, Legends of Tomorrow. Welcome back for another amazing season, your season 4. I love you guys. Remember, we're fans first. I love these shows. I'm a number one fan of all these things that I talk about. I'm a number one fan of you guys, and I love you guys, right? So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Galaxy signing out from another amazing episode of Comic-Con Radio. I love you. Mwah. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Galaxy signing out from another amazing episode of Comic-Con Radio. Tune in for your daily shows of Comic-Con Radio. Go to comiccon-radio.com. Reach us on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, at Comic-Con Radio. You can call us toll-free right now. 800-976-0305. 800-976-0305. Comic-Con Radio, taking the world one listener at a time.